Start your engines for a Sony Computer Entertainment America production. Fasten your seatbelts for another Naughty Dog creation.
Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing Crash Team Racing. Obviously quite a departure from the previous Crash games, because hey, it's a racing game now. But I'm sure you could figure that out just by the title. Anyways, we're just gonna wait here on the screen for a second, because a cutscene should start up. Here, it looks like it's starting.
Greetings, creatures of this planet. I come to compete. So, you pesky earthslugs like to race, eh? Well, nitrous oxide, I'm the fastest racer in the galaxy. I travel the stars looking for creatures to test my skills. It's a little game I call survival of the fastest. Here's the way we play. I challenge the best driver of your world to a race for the planet. If your driver wins, I'll leave your miserable little rock alone. But if I win, I'll turn your entire globe into a concrete parking lot and make you my slaves. Get ready to race for the fate of your planet.
I love how Polar was reading the How to Drive book upside down like Luna Lovegood. Unfortunately, that little joke didn't make it into the Japanese version. I'm pretty sure he's reading it right side up in that one. Although I'm not completely sure, but I think that's what I heard. Anyways, so we've got a bunch of modes to cover here. We've got the main adventure story mode. We've got time trials, which we will have to do at some point because that's how you unlock one of the characters. Arcade is basically where you just race against a bunch of computers as well as other human players. Versus is the same as arcade except with only human players and no computers. Battle, self-explanatory, especially if you've played Mario Kart, and you can look at your high scores. So let's head off into adventure. So we've got a bunch of characters we can play as. We're gonna play as Crash here, but at least show off all the characters that you can play as, and you see they've all got different stats. Crash and Cortex being the balanced characters, the balanced hero and balanced villain. We've got Tiny as well, very fast, cannot turn very well. Coco, a lot of acceleration. Engine, once again, a lot of acceleration. Dingodile is the speedy one, terrible turn again. And Polar with a lot of turn, not much speed. And Purra. It looked like there were basically 4 characters there. Because it seemed like everyone that had a certain set of stats, there was another character that had that same set of stats. But anyways, let's get started with Crash. And the Zelda series has got me in a habit of naming my save file whatever the main character's name is. It doesn't actually matter in Crash, but I still do it anyways.
Welcome to the Adventure Arena. You can travel around this area and practice your driving skills. The dots and stars on the map represent warp pads, which lead to races. When they flash, it signifies they are open to play. To access a racetrack, drive onto a warp pad that has an active warp vortex, and it will take you to the track start line. Finish a track in first place to win a trophy. As you collect more trophies, other tracks will turn on and open to you. Good luck, and drive fast.
Yeah, so Aku Aku here is going to be giving us tutorial stuff. If you were playing as a villain, I think Uka Uka would do the same instead of Aku Aku. Right up here, we've got the winner's stand. This is where we'll be when we get our trophies and other stuff. Let's just go get some Aku Aku messages out of the way here.
You must have a boss key to open this door. You can race a boss after beating all 4 tracks in an area. Beat the boss in a boss race, and a key is your prize. To access this track, you must first collect the number of trophies required to turn on the warp pad. To get trophies, you must race other open tracks and come in first place. This is the load save screen. There are 5 of these screens, 1 in each world section. When you want to load or save a game, go to one of these screens. To access it, drive up to the screen and stop. Then, follow the directions. You must have 2 boss keys to open this door. You can race a boss after beating all 4 tracks in an area. Beat the boss in a boss race, and a key is your prize. To access this boss garage, you must come in first place in all 4 races of this area.
Oh wow, he doesn't have a tutorial for that one. Or for this, okay. Anyway, so I guess that's all the tutorials out of the way. Let's actually get into playing the game now. Now you'll notice there's 3 little things floating in this warp area. A trophy, a relic, and a new item to the series called a CTR token. For now, I think we can only go for the trophy, which just means we've got to win the race. So on to our first track, Crash Cove. Now we're going to want to rev our engine a bit to get that... Well, we failed, but you want to get that meter in the bottom right in the red once the race starts, and you'll get a little speed boost. So hitting these crates gives you items. These bombs are basically green shells from Mario Kart. You just launch them out and hope that they hit someone. TNT crate, I just set it behind me and engine ran into it. And then a potion is kind of like a banana peel in Mario Kart. I think Coco just hit it. Aku Aku's like a star, where it makes you a little bit faster and makes you invincible and hurts characters when you run into them. Also, we've been collecting Wumpa Fruit. Wumpa Fruit makes you slightly faster, plus it powers up your items. Like now, I got a different kind of potion there because it was powered up. So now it will not only spin out whoever runs into it, it'll also put a little rain cloud over them for a little while, and that rain cloud will slow them down. I didn't quite make the shortcut there. The question mark crates give you items, whereas the crates with the lines on them give you a Wumpa Fruit. Also, our upgraded TNT was a nitro. When you hit a TNT, you have a chance to get rid of it if you hop a bunch, because it takes time to explode. The nitro just explodes immediately as you run into it. But we won our race at Crash Cove. That should get us a trophy. And that is not Crash's girlfriend, Twana. That is Isabella. She will present prizes to Crash and Coco. There are 3 other trophy girls. There's Megumi, which presents prizes to Cortex and Engine. There's Liz, which presents prizes to Polar and Pura. And there's Amy, I believe spelled A-M-I, who presents prizes to literally everyone else.
Congratulations, you win a trophy. The more Wumpa Fruit you collect, the faster your cart will go. If you collect and hold 10 Wumpa Fruit, you'll be juiced up, and your power-up will become more potent.
Now, they won't let us go back to Crash Cove until we've gotten a key. You also saw they wouldn't let us here until we've gotten a key. These little purple-based portals are a bit more unique, but we'll get to those later. All of the bases to the little portals signify what color CTR token you can get from them, and the purple ones are special. But anyways, we had ruse tubes open to us before. It looks like we also unlocked another track, but since this one was open from the start, we'll do this one next. So, ruse tubes. Let's rev the engine for a good time, and there, because it was in the red when the race started, we got a speed boost. So whereas Sorry, Coco. But whereas Crash Cove was Crash's home course, Ruse Tubes is Ripperoo's home course. These missiles are basically red shells. They home on to enemies. They home on to whoever's the next person in front of you. That thing is supposed to be the little warp thing that you go into to go to various levels in Crash 3, but because it's like half white and half red, my sister and I always called it the Pokeball, but it's basically a blue shell. It will automatically home in on the person in first. And it'll also hit various people along the way to the person in first. If it's not powered up, it'll go straight down the middle of the track until it gets to the person in first. But if it's powered up with the Wumpa Fruit, it will actually target everyone in front of you. Not just the, not just the first place person, while maybe possibly hitting other people along the way. This is a turbo boost. And so are those green pads we're running over, as you can see. I'm a little worried we're not gonna... Okay. Get out of here, engine. Okay, we won. You don't want to drift for too long, because then you'll spin out. Yeah, because we're just playing as Crash, we're probably not gonna see the other trophy girls too often.
Congratulations, you win a trophy. When you get a TNT crate on your head, start hopping immediately. If you react fast and hop enough times, the TNT crate will fall off your head before it explodes.
Yeah, but we will get to see what the other trophy girls look like at some point, because during the credits of the game, there's a little epilogue for all the characters, and they're part of it. So, it's not like there'll be characters that we just won't see. We will see all the characters. Moving on to Mystery Caves. Yeah, I got the full boost out of that one. So we've got these turtles we can hop off of if they're up when we get to them. I messed that one up. There we go. Now, when you see that target there, that means a missile is coming. And you can defend from a missile by placing an item behind you at the proper time. Also, I've got a missile and I'm in first place, so if anyone else tries to pass me, they're screwed. I feel like it's a good idea just to keep this item for now. Goodbye, Polar. Now here we've got a shield, which will protect you from damage until you either get hit or until time runs out, because you only have it for a limited amount of time. You also can attack people by running into people with the shield, but that'll also get rid of the shield. You can also shoot the shield out in front of you like a projectile, like this. So that can hit people. Okay, confirmed. You can shoot bombs backwards. I wasn't sure if you could. And that's another race complete.
Congratulations, you win a trophy. You can get a hang time turbo from jumping. The longer you're in the air, the bigger the turbo you'll get when you land. For big turbos, try to get extra air time by hopping off jumps using the R1 button.
Alright. So, we only have one more trophy to get in this first area, and that's where I'm gonna end this first video off. So, I'm the Terminian Hero, and I'll see you next time when we get that other trophy. See you then.